Okie dokie.
This shit is pure.
Let me get my. Pass me that. Just be careful because the wire's all messed up. Okay. Move this over here. Yo, what's going on, guys? Look at my iPad real fast. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Alright. I'll just have this on standby in case I need to reference something. What's going on, everyone? We are here. We are now. What's going on, guys? Everyone's piling in, I'm sure, right now. We got Brother Uch, of course. And for those that are tuning in, you just watched the videos, you know.
Oh, you dropped already?
Oh, of course. Could not waste any more time. Jesus, your chair is so loud.
So bad.
Oh my god. Anyway, hello cutie pie. I miss you too, by the way. I saw your message. So what are we here for? As you guys may have seen, we are here to discuss the. By the way, how does the mic sound? Does the mic sound okay? Does everything sound okay? Because actually, I don't know. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, I can hear it. It's fine. Okay, doke. Okay, doke. All right. So, last thing I said in the Broly, dude, your reaction for you. Look at his face. We said that we wanted to hold our discussion for the stream. So here we are. We're on stream. This is live, uncut, no edits, no effects, all raw, just like we like it. That was a terrible pun. Anyway, Broly. So you made a great first thing, which is actually one of the. I'm surprised that was one of the first things you thought of, and that was Broly's about to become an ally. Now we see this happen a lot in Dragon Ball, and that's like a reoccurring theme, which I'm not like opposed to. I actually think that's like really cool, that because Dragon Ball teaches you that lesson that like even in the worst of enemies, there will always be a time, maybe in your life, that you could potentially align with them. Even Frieza. Frieza's like the epitome of that. And Broly, we've only seen as a villain. We've seen him as a character that was written in order to. Oh goddamn! We already got a $1.50 donation, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Ram J. But we out here, you know, like he was written to destroy Goku, right? That was his purpose. Even though, like I said in the videos, it does not make sense. His character, from what we've known him to be, does not make sense. He's angry at Goku. Why? Because he woke him up? Because he was crying? They were both born on the same day. Which is also, I think a lot of people forget that. So, now we have a brand new, essentially a whole new character. Okay, we're going to look at New Broly as like a way to, like, we're going to do a lot of comparing. That's going to be a given. That's just natural of what happens when you take something that was old and we bring and you refreshen it. Especially since Akira Toriyama, he said himself that he was basically, he revisited his own character that he designed. He basically refreshed him. He added some new things, and he gave him elements to make him more fascinating. Which means that this character is already infinitely better than what we're used to. Than just the brute random force. And why is this man so mad all the time? Now, we're going to have a legit character. Like, this is the best version of Broly we have seen, and we haven't even seen him yet. Can you like just think about that? That is, dude, that is insane. It is actually insane. So I know you guys are saying a lot in the comments right now. I appreciate that. We'll definitely look at some comments, but I just want to nitpick Brother Ooch real fast. All right. So as you were saying, you said that you think Broly's going to be an ally. And I think that might end up happening, but not in the movie. I think that what's going to end up happening first is that they're going to, something's going to happen. They're going to learn something. They're going to figure something out. And then they're going to go to wherever he's at. And then they're going to fight. Who knows? We don't know the reason, but something's going to happen. I don't know. I'm like, that's the problem.
So do you think after this movie they're gonna do what they did for the freaking Frieza movie?
So you're asking.
You think they're gonna like replay the movie into the anime?
So you're asking me if they're basically going to do.
Or you think
I don't think so, because all right.
That'd be a waste of freaking time.
Yeah. See, so the reason why they did that with Battle of Gods and Resurrection F was because you have to treat those movies as like the upstart to see if the interest level was there. Okay, like Battle of Gods was a test. It was a test to see if we as the fandom were still out there, which of course we were there, strong as hell.
You realize this movie gonna sell the fuck out.
Yes.
Battle of Gods and the other job sold out.
Yeah.
That was packed.
I trust me.
Niggas on the floor.
I
no
know.
Seats.
I know that for a fact. I know that for a guaranteed fact that Broly movie is going to attract probably way more people than we've ever seen in a theater for a Dragon Ball movie. Even maybe for even anime movie, because let's face it, they broke box office records, both films. And they made history. As a matter of fact, they made so much money showing Battle of Gods. I remember they extended it another week. Because anime films are normally just a timed theatrical release. And that's it. And then we have to wait for them to do the home release on DVD, Blu-ray, digital combo pack, all that kind of stuff. But this, see, what's upsetting right now. And I think I'm holding it very, very close right here. I'm hoping that they save this announcement when they get very close to December 14th, which is the announcement that the Westerners are waiting for, we're waiting for, that they're going to bring that movie to the States. Whether it's at the same time or whether it's at a date that's close to the Japanese date, because obviously, and I don't know, a part of me thinks that they're gonna release it shortly thereafter, because Toei Animation Twitter account, the Japanese one, obviously, well actually no, the Japanese Dragon Ball Super account was sharing all the news about the movie. However, if you peep Toei's American account, they were also sharing the news too. So it's like they're not really ignoring it, but they're acknowledging that, hey, like, this is what's going on. So it's almost like they're saying that, and they're sharing their side to the news to kind of make us keep our eyes open. So back to your whole thing with the ally situation. Because I don't think it is, but do you think that Broly is going to become an ally after he gets his shit rocked? Or is he going to be...
he gonna get rocked?
Okay. Brandon, you know that they got... Okay, see, that's the thing.
We don't know what he has, son. What are you talking about, bro? We know he got the green Super Saiyan hair already. We don't know what else he got. What if he got 4? He has a tail.
4 is going to be Primal Instinct. I've said this in previous videos and previous streams before. If they bring Super Saiyan 4 into the mix, which they can, they can. Because let me tell you guys, for those that don't know, everything is possible with Dragon Ball. And here, you want to know why? Akira Toriyama said it himself. He said, and I'm paraphrasing this, so this is not word for word, but he said that everything that's been like a video game, a side story, whatever, even the movies, they all have their own. Like he said, treat them like they are in their own universe. We have to treat and look at Dragon Ball as a multiverse. Just like they do in the comics, like in DC and Marvel. Look at the Flash. How many freaking Flash they got? There's 52 universes? There's plenty. Think about, we have to treat it like this. So in this setting, now that we realize this, that means Super Dragon Ball Heroes is free reign. That means Xenoverse is free reign. Dragon Ball Fighters is free reign. Don't be surprised if Shallot makes an appearance. Don't be surprised if later down the line Majin 21 makes an appearance. And don't be surprised if the evil Saiyan from Super Dragon Ball Heroes makes a damn appearance. I'm hoping Xeno Goku comes through. I might be stretching. I might be wishfully thinking.
Bugging. You're bugging.
Okay. But hear me out. Because he made that statement, you have to think, you have to look at the timeline here. Broly was in their heads forever. Ever since we've been wishfully thinking this, ever since we've been praying that one day this day will come. Everybody, just to let you know, today is happy Broly Day. Happy freaking Broly Day. Today, mark your calendars, July 9th. Every year, happy Broly Day. Okay? Make sure you celebrate. Make sure you got your hats for next year, because next year we're going to celebrate right here on the channel. Alright? We're going to celebrate the commemoration of the fact that our boy, Broly, became canon. And again, try not to use the word canon anymore, especially with Dragon Ball, because guess what? Everything is free reign now.
I got a little prediction.
So let's hear it. What's your prediction?
So since this man got a reboot and he has a tail now, I think when Goku and Vegeta like show him their power or whatever, like Super Saiyan Blue, I don't think they're gonna have new power-ups, right? By then, in that movie?
Most likely not. However, Ultra Instinct could potentially
have a show.
make a cameo appearance, if anything, because right now I really don't see them making this a Goku Broly thing. Even though the teaser trailer was basically just Goku and Broly only, I really think that off of what they've shown us so far, I really think that this is just going to be another situation where Goku and Vegeta are presented with a big bad, and they have to realize, yo, it's going to take way more than just us individually to fight this guy. Especially if he's Primal Instinct, which is what I think is Super Saiyan 4.
I think he's going to go to Super Saiyan 4.
Broly?
I think so. It's either he already is going to have it and he's just waiting for them to power up so then he could really show them what he got, or he's going to attain it by fighting them.
But now hear this out. How about the high probability that we might actually see Gogeta make an appearance in the movie? And you do you want my evidence? Do you want it? Because
the earring, no,
I don't care. They don't need no earrings. They don't need. If Vegeta comes, cool. But if
Gogeta,
tell me, you would not. First of all, I'm gonna pop off the whole movie. Like, oh. As soon as you see this, I'm done. I'm done. As soon as you see that, John. As soon as you see them freaking, I'm done. Anyway, Gogeta. They've been using Broly in the most smartest ways to just emphasize and to like reassure themselves that yeah, this is the right move to do. It takes them trial and error. It's like, okay, they put out the Battle of Gods. Okay, people still like Dragon Ball Z. Okay, let's try in one more movie. They bring back Frieza. They freaking bring back Frieza. That movie is a huge success. Frieza, for those that don't know, is one of the most popular characters in Dragon Ball Z. Hands down, right? And then Dragon Ball Super comes. After, people were speculating that after that first movie, we might get a show. Not guaranteed. Second movie comes out. Before the movie even comes out, they announced the show. This is the timeline. The show's out. So now we're already breaking records and breaking people's minds. And because they're freaking, no one knows what to do with themselves. We are over here like, wow, like I can't believe all this is happening. And then Future Trunks comes back. We get an evil Goku arc. And then we get more power-ups with Ultra Instinct and Blue Gatorade Diamond Vegeta.
Yo, I low-key think they're gonna bring back Planet Vegeta for Broly.
Nah, but wait, but listen. We'll get to that, alright? And then, meanwhile, we have Dragon Ball Fusions. Who's on the cover? Broly combined with, like, Goku and whoever else, right? That game is bonkers. It's crazy, right? We have, last year, that was when the new Dragon Ball Super card game came out. But who was one of the first archetypes? Broly. Like, they know he is a green machine. Not because his hair green, he makes it. They're swimming in the money. They know. Another example, Dragon Ball Fighters. He wasn't on the main roster, but who was on the first freaking DLC pack? Broly. With Bardock. Another character that I think I saw a couple people say it on Twitter. They think that they might throw in Bardock as a surprise too.
Get the fuck out of
I'm telling you, Akira Toriyama is at his age where he's just like, sure. Just y'all want Broly? Go ahead. I'll redo it, Y'all want this? All right. If you want Trunks back? Okay. Goku Black? You got it. You want to see Vegito again? You got it. My man is Santa Claus, and it's Christmas in Dragon Ball. It is Christmas. It is at the point now where it's just like, and then here's the ultimate test. Before Fighters, before the Super Card game, who did they introduce? Like in the teaser of the Tournament of Power, Kale. That was one of the first biggest whoa moments that people had. Why? Because that chick was freaking Broly. That was another test. And guess what? Passed. Because it got the reaction that they probably didn't even realize, because Akira said it in his note. He said that Broly is still widely popular in Japan as well as overseas, especially in the West. That's us. They're acknowledging everything. You combine all that together, guess what? Dreams are coming true. Broly's real. Broly is now real. Real, I say real, not that he was fake before, because now that, and then even to add on, Akira Toriyama, he goes, there's no such thing as canon. Everything is real. Okay. Okay. So that's dangerous.
So that means
that's dangerous.
The new John, that's how right now you saying that's.
I'm saying keep your eye out. I'm saying pay attention.
Cause then you say they said it wasn't.
Yes, the facts are that Super Dragon Ball Heroes is a promotional anime to promote the video game, which is only available in Japan. But that might even change. They might bring Dragon Ball Heroes to the States because of this Dragon Ball Super tour that's going on. Because guess what? They already teased cards. You know how they used cards for that game, right? They made English ones. Why would they make English ones? Can someone explain to me this? No, no, right. It's obvious. It is obvious. They realize that it's like Dragon Ball is the biggest cash cow they could possibly. They opened up a whole department just for Dragon Ball in Toei. If you go to Toei Animation Studios right now, you're gonna have to hit the level button in the elevator that says Dragon Ball just to go to that floor, and it's just all for Dragon Ball. Meanwhile, One Piece don't got that. I don't think. Fairy Tail, no.
Mm-mm.
I forget who else Toei does, but it's like at this point in life, what's the point? Why do we need to have Crunchyroll and Funimation accounts and anime account Hulu? They just need to make a Dragon Ball service. Just give me Dragon Ball Network, DBN. Just give me that. No one will have to watch no other anime or show or anything. Dragon Ball is life now. They gave us Broly, Brand. They gave us Broly in the timeline that we want him to be in, not the alternate multiverse movie shit. He is in the timeline which we know as the most linear. But still, we want where we want him to be. You know, not in some specials or games or anything like that. Like, this is legit happening. So go ahead. Talk to me about your Planet Vegeta theory.
Well, you said what's his name? Akira
Toriyama, yep, that's
Yeah, you said he went back and watched everything, right?
This man did the right thing. Yeah. Yes, he did the right thing. He went back and he watched the movies. Yeah.
All right. So if he rebooted him, if he rebooted him and he like rewatched carefully, like all the movies he did with Broly, he obviously realizes Planet Vegeta is a key from where he came from, technically. So what he could do in this movie is, if they have a flashback of like Planet Vegeta somehow, like he puts it in there, so, like just a flashback of Planet Vegeta, because they're talking about where he came from.
Mm-hmm.
They could be like, when Planet Vegeta got destroyed, they could be like, because he has a capsule still. Because in the cover, there's a there's a capsule.
That's right. It's actually right there. Yep.
He could have been shipped to a whole nother, like, not universe, like a planet. Yeah. And within the universe of 7. And then he could have like lived throughout all these other planets all this time, and then he got a capsule and got to Earth somehow. I don't know. Maybe it was like the next planet on his list.
Okay, so going off of your theory, I think that... Okay, so yes, I think that there's definitely going to be some flashback scenes in this film. I think they're going to have to... Because Frieza's in it, and the Frieza army has a role in this film.
Of destroying Planet Vegeta?
So I think that we are literally going to see a movie version of that eradication. That's Bardock's going to be... Yes.
Yo.
Bardock's going to be in it just for that scene.
What if like, if they really added Bardock, what if Bardock's following him?
Following who?
Broly.
Okay, listen. Okay, hold on. Okay.
What if he's following Broly because he destroyed Planet Vegeta?
Well...
Oh wait, Broly didn't destroy...
No.
No, it was Frieza. But
well, hold on. Let me get one thing out of the way. So, back to what you were originally saying. Frieza destroys Planet Vegeta. Everything gets wiped. At this point in time, whether it was beforehand or at that specific moment, Broly gets... So if they decide to take the basis from... Like, if Akira decides to keep that, like, Broly and Goku were born on the same day, but Goku goes one direction, Broly goes the other direction.
That's what I'm saying.
So Broly gets pointed into another planet's direction that might be of some type of frost or Arctic setting, which is where all these glaciers and big-ass ice mountains are, looking like, right? And that would make sense because Goku and Vegeta are getting like the SAB jackets, which we still don't know the official name, but a lot of the rumors, and well, not rumors, but like what people are speculating are like saying Arctic Brigade or saying Arctic Band, or like, something along those lines.
Wait, so are they traveling?
So that's the thing. So right now, we have never seen them ever like worry about fighting in the cold. Okay, Earth got Arctic places and stuff, and I'm sure even if they was there, it wouldn't bother them that much. I mean, all they have to do is power up, and I'm sure their body would get all temperatured up, right? But the fact that they're making a point to dress these dudes in nice fresh jackets, which I hope to God they make available. I will pre-order that John right now. I'll buy it because they look nice, right? Both blue and the green one, the Vegeta and the Goku one. Okay, they make it a point that they are dressing these dudes up with new garments just to go to another planet, probably that's colder than normal. Now that makes a lot of sense to me, and that also what makes more sense is that yes, I agree with you. Broly is probably not even on Earth, but he is on another planet in Universe 7, but like trapped in the ice somewhere. Has to be.
But wasn't he free in the trailer?
Okay, yeah, obviously in the teaser trailer, yeah. Why would they show him, my man, in the pod? But that's not as hype. But yes, at some point, one way or another, they're gonna either stumble upon, or that's why they're going there, is to see, like,
Well, I mean, because I think they're using Whis and Beerus as like a tool to maybe guide them to him or something like that.
Who knows? They probably
maybe they're feeling a disturbance within planets.
A disturbance in the force.
Because Broly maybe Broly's like a kingdom hopper, kind of destroying planets. Maybe that could happen. I don't, that's just another thought.
Well, that's a thought. If we were to assume that he would have still kept his murderous intent trait, but from the sound of how Akira Toriyama is basically rewriting this dude, he might like have a reason.
Yeah.
Like he might. Who knows? Just by looking at the cover, right? This little poster now, I think that Broly's gonna have a side to him that's very like at peace, and he's gonna be like, nice and all that stuff, right?
That might just be his regular form.
Yeah, but then like once he gets mad, or like when something happens, then he can't control his power, and then bam. But again, we don't know the changes that will be made. We don't know the enhancements that will be made towards Broly. But all I know is that I just have all the great faith right now, especially after reading what Akira said. This is going to be the best version of freaking Broly ever, dude. So, yeah. I can't wait. No matter what happens. But yeah, back to the Beerus and Whis thing. I feel like what's going to happen is it might even stem off of interest or curiosity from Vegeta, because let's face it, Goku, he don't care about nothing. He's stupid. All he cares about is what's next for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like this man be eating rice bowls for days and training. He has no recollection of where he came from. When he was sent from Planet Vegeta, this man fell on his head after Grandpa Gohan was taking care of his ass. Didn't die. Luckily, he did not die. And then as soon as he hit his head, bam, he became the Goku that we all know and love. But stupid Goku, right?
The crazy fact is all three of them were from Planet Vegeta.
Yes, and that's why. And they're also making that a point. They're making that apparent to for people to like kind of keep in close thought, is that they're all connected somehow.
Yeah.
Like they are all actually connected somehow, some way. And they don't. I'm not saying that they're gonna be blood related. That'd be OD if they made Broly his brother or something. I would not. I don't know how I'd feel about that, but they're making it apparent. And I think that Vegeta is gonna be like, so he's gonna go to Beerus to go to Whis and he's gonna ask him questions. Be like, so what happened to like Planet Vegeta? Like, you know, like because he doesn't know. Vegeta does not know that it was Beerus that told Frieza to destroy the planet.
Really?
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
They said that. Yeah, they said that. I don't. I think it was in the movie. I think it was actually yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fucked up.
Yeah, like that'd be cool if like he figured that out or he told him why. And maybe that's okay. I just thought of something. Maybe that's the reason why Beerus told Frieza to destroy the planet. Maybe Broly was just so strong that he was afraid that Broly was gonna just do something even crazier. So he just told Frieza, you know what, kill them all.
Include like the Saiyans. Oh, so there's no battle of God. Or no, so there's no like God power, like because Planet Vegeta's a sand king, like a sand planet.
So
maybe he wanted to destroy Planet Vegeta because
he was afraid that they were gonna
power.
Get that power.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God! See, this is why we have to have discussions.
What's the comments like?
There's a lot of comments. We have like over 64 people watching.
Oh yeah.
This is more than my Twitch. Yeah.
Are they like agreeing to this or something?
Here, you wanna read some comments? All right, I'll skim through some stuff. Everyone says what's up. Everyone says I told you. From a universe that was revived from the Super Wish. Well, no, see, I don't. If this is all within the same universe, I doubt that they're gonna go universe to universe.
Yeah, no, I think it's within Universe 7 only.
What's like gonna happen because of
because remember, if Kale is in Universe 11?
6.
Yeah, so like, and what, Universe 6 and 7 are like
parallel? Kinda. They're the most similar, yeah.
Yeah, so if Kale's the Broly over there, then we have to have a Broly.
That's what I was saying. That was one of my old points.
And now we have a Broly. So
as far as Kale goes, I do not think the Universe 6 is going to be in it at all. No. However, what I think would be a dope after credits
is if they meet.
Not if they meet yet, but if we have a scene from Universe 6 and we see the Saiyans and we see Caulifla, she's probably like a Super Saiyan 6 now, and Kaba's training and they're doing all that crap, and then Kale's just like looking off and she feels him. Yeah. Like she feels him. That's gonna be the most romantic freaking part to Dragon Ball we have ever seen
what
since.
If it's like the necklace that they both have that kind of.
Well, no. See, Kale's necklace is just pure jewelry. She doesn't use that as a control device to maintain her stuff. That's because remember they didn't even know she had that power. So. Yeah. Oh man. So many. But yeah, that would be cool if like she's looking up and she like feels him and she like feels his energy from universe to universe. They're like connected. They're fucking connected.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy if I don't think it's like kind of somewhat true.
Because they can't give us everything because that movie is most likely going to be like 2 hours. Most likely going to be 2. That's my guess.
That'd be crazy. I love.
That's my guess. That's my guesstimate. 2 hours. 120 minutes. Just straight fire. That's gonna be godlike. All right. And then they're gonna have to give us something to look forward to, because they're not gonna give us everything. And you know what's the funniest part? Everybody has completely forgotten about Oob. No one gives a shit about Oob anymore. And no one even gives a crap that we're getting closer to the closing of this gap, this 10-year gap that happened. Because for those that forgot, Dragon Ball Super is actually still taking place within that time.
Bro, if Broly becomes a part of...
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yo, if he's really gonna become an ally,
I don't even care if he's he might not have to be an ally at first. Maybe he'll be like...
Maybe he'll be like the Sasuke.
Stop. He'll he'll have to be the kind of character that when like after the movie, like he's gonna
So he'll be like a Hulk.
maybe
Like comes and goes.
he'll come and go for
when
sure.
When the time's needed.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It depends on the relationship between Goku, Vegeta, blah blah blah.
But you know how Goku is, man. He don't care who you are.
Yeah,
He don't care if you killed millions of people. As long as you're strong and you give him a good fight, he don't care. He just wants to train with strong people. He don't care what your background is, you know. And as long as you show some kind of like, you know, whatever. Like, think about it. My man Goku thought about Frieza before anyone else when they decided they needed somebody for the tournament of power. He goes, hey, what about we get Frieza? This man killed your best friend, like. He blew him up really in front of you, like, Goku!
I mean, he got his revenge. For him.
Well, Trunks did. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, in the movie, you're right. Alright, let's read some more comments here. Okay. Broly could have been raised by a savage race in a different universe. See, I don't think they're gonna go to another universe, guys. I don't think that's gonna be a thing.
I think that would be a little extra if they really put him in another universe to travel all the way, but
yeah,
he can't time travel.
Yeah, I highly doubt.
Or whatever.
Highly doubt
you
that.
You need someone like Whis to travel universes.
Well, see, the
You can't use no fucking capsule.
no. I don't think humans and similar races that are not gods, I don't think they have the necessary technology to do that on their own. I think they do need like Whis and Beerus to do stuff like that. However, I want to also bring this up. So since everything is pretty much free reign now, and there is no such thing as non-canon anymore, that just begs the question that I have to ask you. In the story of Bardock,
my God,
Frieza destroys the Saiyans, and what we presumably believe
that he killed
that
Bardock.
Everybody died. Guess what happened to Bardock?
He woke. To another planet.
He woke up in the past.
In the past.
He woke up in the past. Did you watch that? Because I know it was like 3 episodes.
I think I read it.
You did? You read it? You don't read nothing. I read it.
I saw some shit.
Okay.
I don't think I saw it. I read it.
Okay. So.
Because he turned Super Saiyan over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So in this story, spoilers, sorry. He gets after this blast happens. He wakes up in the past. He wakes up in planet Sadala, aka Planet Vegeta before it was Planet Vegeta. That's where he ends up going, and then there's no Saiyans at this point. It's just all the people that used to inhabit that planet before the Saiyans, like, you know, cleaned house and just claimed it to be their planet. Bardock helped save the people of this planet from Chilled, who is an ancestor of Frieza.
Oh.
And during this story, Bardock goes Super Saiyan. And after that, we don't know what happens. We don't know if there's ever a point where Bardock decides to try and get back to his time, to a future time. Have no clue. However, he might play a role in Yamoshi's story.
So you telling me that Frieza's blast made this man time travel like
He
us?
literally blasted him to the past. That's
how the hell is that even possible?
I don't know, but that's a story is a story. And all I know is that they chose my two dudes, Broly and Bardock, as the first DLC pack for Dragon Ball FighterZ, and they included Bardock's Super Saiyan power up and his level 3. Now Broly is canon. Bardock was always a legit character. But you see what I'm saying? Like, now we're in very touchy fields here.
They might actually bring him back.
I know.
And he'll make Goku for the first time.
And I don't even know what I'm more excited. But see, no.
Goku won't know.
Yeah, me personally,
They have the same hair.
I would love to see that happen. But I know that Goku's just gonna be like.
Do you think Bardock would know though?
Yes. I know he knows because even in his film or his short, however you want to call it, he foresaw the future. As him and the rest of his planet were about to die. He foresaw Goku fighting Frieza. That's why he died with a smile, because he knew that his son was going to give him the work.
Yeah.
So yes, Bardock will know what Goku looks like. But Goku probably gonna be like, "Huh, who are you? Have we met before?" Or Goku's dumb. He'll look at anybody that look like him. He won't even bat an eye. That's the guy we look up to, guys. Goku. Stupid ass Goku. All right. Vegeta was actually pieced together from all vegetable. Freaking ridiculous comments. Okay. Okay. So does anyone know if they will be using what happened in the original movie for Broly in this new movie? The reason I ask this is because I'm not sure if it is a completely new appearance for a comeback. Good question. So what we know is that Akira Toriyama went back to the drawing boards. He rewatched the movies, and he is basically taking the original design that he made for those movies, for Broly, and he is tweaking it and refreshing the character, basically making him feel new while maintaining aspects that fans will, appreciate and will still love him for who he is. We don't know exactly what Akira's going to do to change him, but he does seem like he's sporting a lot of the old school Saiyan attire. And he did confirm that he's going to give him a lot more fascinating traits, which means that he's already going to be better than what we were used to.
Power-ups.
It's not about just the power-ups, but it's just it's about the character.
Bro,
like,
his moveset's going to change.
All I know is I better see him freaking take Goku's head and just... like right on the floor, just like every single. I'm telling you,
do that to Vegeta, bro.
That's gonna be one of those things that they have to keep. That's like one of his trademark moves, is the dragging along the walls, gravel, boulders, rocks, and then like the discoloring where it's like it goes in. Yeah, that'll be crazy. Goku never said his body couldn't handle the Ultra Instinct. He said he doesn't know how to go back into Ultra Instinct. So, alright. So, when it comes to Ultra Instinct, and in this film, I think that, like I said, it might make an appearance.
If Broly brings him to that point.
Which I think it might end up happening. Because...
Bro, if Ultra Instinct happens, you realize this film will...
It's done. Dude, I'm telling you right now, every theater that hosts this film is going to have to make sure that they have a warning sign for all other attendees trying to watch other movies in the surrounding theaters, because everybody's going to pop off throughout the whole movie. All I know is, okay, scenario. Ready? Scenario. Goku, Vegeta, they're gonna fight Broly. They're gonna go back and forth. Broly's gonna rock them. Then they're finally gonna be like, we need to do it. We need to fuse. Wait. They're gonna fuse. They're gonna do Gogeta. And here's why I think it's gonna be Gogeta. Like we already know, Patara earrings gives them an hour. If they're in Super Saiyan Blue, it decreases the time, because that's just how it works. The more the more power ups, or the more power ups you reach, the quicker the time goes down, right? If they do regular fusion, that's like a half hour. So if they're going Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta for the first time ever, that John's gonna be decrease by half at least, more than maybe. So what I'm saying is, Gogeta is gonna fight Broly. They're gonna go back and forth. They're gonna do. Gogeta's gonna whip out all his classic moves. He's about to maybe throw some new ones. The Stardust, right? He's gonna do all that, John, right? And then they're gonna split. And then Broly's gonna keep. Then he's gonna keep on the prowl. He's gonna keep on coming at him. Vegeta might actually whip out Blue Gatorade Diamond. He might whip that out. And then he's still gonna get rocked because Broly's gonna be in primal instinct form, aka the new Super Saiyan 4. And then all we're gonna hear is
Bro, what if they feature Ultra Instinct for Vegeta in this movie?
Stop! They're not gonna do that.
Word.
Dude, if they did that, that'd be okay. No, see, that's too much. That is too freaking much. They cannot give me Gogeta and then give me 2 Ultra Instincts and then what Beerus is going to be like, here's the earrings.
No, fuck that. You don't need no earrings at that point. Fuck.
Ultra Instinct Vegeta?
Yeah.
I'm done. This is why wishful thinking is dangerous. Because we could just get ahead of ourselves so hard. But that's my scenario. Before all your shit. My thing is they're gonna go Gogeta. Gogeta's gonna have he's gonna be on screen for like 2 minutes max. They're gonna split. They're gonna keep getting rocked. Broly's gonna keep doing Broly things, and that is when Ultra Instinct gonna make his appearance. Cause think about it, it's only near death. We have seen it. He mastered it within the same tournament of power, and the fact that he said at the end of Super that he can't do it. Like, he doesn't know how to just turn that John on.
Bro, if Broly doesn't turn Super Saiyan 4, I at least want 3. That shit would still be crazy.
Nah, I think Primal Instinct is gonna be a thing, bro.
I think so too.
It just sounds way too perfect, and it fits way too perfect. Like, it's like,
especially with this new look.
Exactly. Like, yo, my man is literally ready. He is already like.
He looks ape-like right now.
Exactly.
From what we saw.
And I'm telling you, this might.
Yo, what if during his transformation, it's like he gets the hair? Because as we see in the cover, his normal form, he doesn't have that hair. Or the primal.
Talking about the body hair?
Yeah.
Oh, well, from the teaser, we only really saw like hair on his arms. I think.
That's what I'm talking about.
All I'm saying is that
like it's part of his transformation.
This man is gonna have Primal Instinct.
That shit.
Primal Instinct. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the new Super Saiyan 4. They're gonna call it Primal freaking Instinct, and then they're gonna come out of this fight at the end of it, and they're going to basically have the interest and curiosity of bringing their tails back. And then we're gonna see the return of the tails. I'm telling you.
That shit. The
tails are gonna come back, and then once Super comes back, who cares what happens?
Yeah.
Anything is possible at that point, and then whatever they decide to do is gonna be amazing. Because think about it, we still have to do the whole Oob thing. People still want to have a whole arc where Vegeta just goes to the Universe 6 planet Vegeta. Like, there's all that. Then there could be anything. Like, this is their perfect opportunity, as a matter of fact, to actually introduce the Xenoverse characters. Like the whole Time Patrol stuff with like I forget his name, but it's like I forget his name, but the main villain of Xenoverse, like the final boss, that guy. That's their best opportunity to do it for Super, not the movie. I'm getting ahead of myself, but talking about the Dragon Ball Super now, the anime. I'm telling you.
You realize if they introduce Xenoverse characters about time traveling and they don't do Bardock, they can use them to technically find Bardock?
You realize they can do anything.
Yeah, they could.
Like there's no holding back now. There's absolutely no holding back. Yo, what's up, Crystal? How you doing? We got people from France. Yo, shout outs to France. Gogeta, Blue Migate no Goku. Yeah. So, all right, 85 people. Demigra, thank you. That's his name. That's his name. All right. So, do you have any other theory? I know it's getting late for you because I know you got work in the morning.
I got like 15.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Anything you want to add or say?
I think I'm good.
Think you're good? Okay. So it's time to revert to the to the chat now. I can look at comments and questions and whatever you guys are saying. I can definitely look at that now. I don't think there's anything after Mastered Ultra Instinct. If there is, then my guess is Omni Transformation, Mass Star Media, just an example of how powerful it'll have to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, Ultra Instinct is gonna be the be all, the be all end all. Primal Instinct is gonna be like almost Ultra Instinct. Primal doesn't mean that it's the best. Ultra Instinct right now is looked at as a form that will literally only come out during, like, when it absolutely has to. And I hate to bring this up, but guys, please just hear me out. If we were to use Superman as an example, Superman only ever has to be as strong as he needs to, right? With Goku now, when he's about to die, comes out. He was about to die twice. Almost about to, actually 3 times in the Tournament of Power. Look what happened. The first 2 times
it was incomplete.
It was incomplete. 3rd time's a charm, baby. And now, who knows? Who knows? I think that after that time, I think that he'll, whenever is do or die, and when die is the option,
it'll come.
It's gonna come. So I think
it'll be like the little fire inside him that he can't find, and it'll pop up.
Yeah, because think about it. People automatically get ahead of themselves and they assume, like, oh, he has Ultra Instinct. There's no point to have Super Saiyan 4. There's no point to have Super Saiyan 5. Or whatever the hell other transformations they might get along the way. And that is absolutely wrong. Because Ultra Instinct can be... If it's measured in power, you can't measure it in power. Because that's why they got rid of power levels. Because the numbers is just too much. We have to think of, like, Super Saiyan... Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. Okay? Ultra Instinct is all the way up there. You see all this gap? That could be anything.
Yeah.
That could be Primal Instinct. That can be Super Saiyan 4, whatever they decide to call it. That can be Super Saiyan Blue with the Super Saiyan 3 hair. Which is something that I've wanted. I would love, because I just love Super Saiyan 3.
Everyone loves
that hair, ugh, it's so good. But yeah, that is how you have to think about it in terms of, like, what's the potential, and, you know, because Ultra Instinct is, like I said, the be all end all. Like, if the gods look at that form as, like, fuck.
That form's only dangerous because it's like using your body. It's like your mind and body in one. It's like,
yeah, and it's like it's like the true power of nothingness. Like, they are everything and nothing. It's like on some Bruce Lee shit, where he doesn't think, he just does.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
He's just like,
yeah, without thinking.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Alright, let's see. Damn, we almost got 100 people in here. That's awesome. You guys are great. But yeah. Let me read some other people. So, although some gods of destruction have mastered Ultra Instinct to the point where they can use it on command, at least that is to the best of my knowledge from the Tournament of Power. Even during the Tournament of Power, no one really confirmed or denied that, like, they could do it. All they said about the gods of destruction having it is that it was a very difficult power to attain. So it doesn't really say who has it and who doesn't. I mean, Beerus could be shitting himself because let's say he doesn't have it, and the guy that he's been training with just whips it out, and he's a freaking mortal human being. My man is literally a god. Goku is supposed to be in terms of class, an ant.
Amateur.
This is how the way the cookie crumbles.
They gotta fight again.
Bring back Cooler. Cooler's coming back.
Cool coming back.
There's no way they're not gonna bring Cooler. They're gonna bring Cooler ass in there.
Guy.
I don't give a shit with it.
He'll be in Frieza's job, if anything.
Yeah. Like, who knows? Like, I'm not gonna say like. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't want them to just use this movie as like a. Oh, here's this, here's that, here's this, here's that. Like, if the movie is called Broly, then by God, let it be about Broly. But do not, like, I don't want them to just, like, overstuff it with all this crap. And then it's just like, oh my God. Like, you're literally sitting there just, like, your clothes are off. you have no idea, like, what the hell you're doing. Like, it's crazy. Let us have one thing at a time, you know? Cooler, I know. He would probably be next, if anybody. Because Cooler is the only character. He's the only other guy that has 2 movies. Cooler and the Metacooler.
He not even canon then, technically.
Remember.
I mean, but yeah, from what you're saying.
It's not even just what me saying, what Akira Toriyama said. He said, nope. Everything is good. That's basically what he said. 4 Gods of Destruction didn't flinch when the word got out about Goku getting Ultra Instinct, and all the angels smiled. Okay. I mean, then again, like, that also doesn't necessarily mean that they have it their own, which, I mean, it could. But that could also just mean that they're just unimpressed. Because then again, think about it. They were trying to what? They're trying to make sure that their universe, like, you know, survives. And if they show, like, any kind of emotion, then they'll just look weak. Like, I don't know. So does anyone have money to send for Oosh? Because I got none. I appreciate the thought. But yeah, for those that are wondering, yes. Okay, so if I have to, I will try to stream a lot more on YouTube, more discussions for you guys, because one of the goals here is that send us to Japan. Like, just please, just send us to Japan, and this is how I would want it to work out. If it works, right, and we end up going to Japan, well, I know that you probably won't because you got school and basketball, so that'll be, yeah. But, you know, who knows, maybe. But if it's possible, the plan is for however many days we're there, it is literally going to be a thing that I do at least 3 times a day. Like, let's say I'm there for a week. That's 21 times I will see that movie.
You're gonna see it that many times.
If I'm gonna properly review this film, I have to see it 1,000,000 times. 1 time is not enough. I'm serious. Oh, yo, thanks for that $2 donation. Let's shout out to you. Here's our, hopefully you reach your goal, man. I appreciate that. I don't know why the donation ticker is not working. That's okay. That's through Super Chat. Okay. Yeah, Super Chat. If you guys go through the link in the description, those donations will go to the, because that's a separate account. Because when you do Super Chat, it goes to the YouTube money, and the YouTube money is just like, it comes when it wants to. Because let's face it, your boy don't have, you know, the numbers that I can do this full time yet to get me a regular check. But hey, if it got to that point, that'd be really cool, and that would definitely help out. So, But yeah, that would be the plan. The plan would be to be out there, and if I was there for a week, I'd be watching that John. Like breakfast, lunch, dinner, I would make sure I'd have all the show times like planned out. And I'd be like, okay, guys, going to see it again. Okay, guys, going to see it again. Oh, it's dinner time. Going to see it after dinner. Like, just to make sure that we do this review for you guys properly. I will write everything I freaking. Obviously, I can't take no video, especially I'm not trying to kick that I'm not trying to get kicked out of the movie theater, let alone the country. But yeah, that's the plan. I wanna be out there to experience Japan for another time, obviously, but more importantly, to deliver you guys with a freaking jam-packed, awesome review. From what I can tell, I mean, because obviously that movie is gonna be in pure Japanese, no subs, so I will have to basically just take it from context, obviously, and then give to you guys like what I saw, you know. So definitely not quitting. Definitely not quitting. Appreciate the love. Oh look at this. Shout out from Florida. Thank you, Reese Sands with the $2.99. Look at that. So you can see everyone's doing it through super chat. Yeah, I think hold on. Let me just so that anybody that just check out what this does. Let me know what you guys see if you click on that, because I just want to... Yeah, that should bring you to... Yeah, this is a donation page. So, yeah. So if you go through there and donate through there, then it goes directly to the goal. Otherwise, it just goes directly to YouTube first, which is kind of whack, but... Do a dual reaction when the trailer drops next week. Oh, where you gonna be next week? Home? Bet.
Oh, thanks.
You're not? Oh my god, are you going to Canada?
Well, no, actually, I come back Saturday.
That Saturday?
Yeah.
What time?
I don't know what time. I find out. Why? What's up?
That's when the trailer for the movie comes out. He's gonna go on vacation with his girlfriend. Hey. Okay, see, it worked. Thank you for the donation. Actually, with the $2. See, that worked.
I think I'll be back like afternoon, evening.
Afternoon, evening.
Unless we leave like mad early.
I know it's probably out of your power, but if you can influence them to be like, hey, we should leave early, then yeah.
These niggas, we were leaving at 3 a.m. on Wednesday because we're driving.
Yeah, that's wild.
So, I think they're gonna want to leave early as hell to come home too.
Let me see. BROLY versus Frieza. Ha! Frieza gets mopped. Next. Do you think that a super demon character will be a villain? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you're talking about the characters from Xenoverse, yes, everything is fair game now. As ever since Akira said what he said, they can literally pull from whatever they want and put it in the main timeline. That's just how it's gonna go. That's just how it's gonna go. Like, do you realize there is a side story for Yamcha?
Really?
It is a manga only. That is now legit too.
But Yamcha is a baseball player.
he doesn't acknowledge him as a fighter. That's funny.
That man has quit ever since freaking he died.
Save the trailer for him. Come on, man. Yeah. No. That's what I'm trying to see when he'll come home, because then I'll have to wait, because I'm not trying to do this man dirty like this. Even though I'm sure everyone's reactions will be out way before us, but that's all right.
Did you take the clipper?
It's up there. Will Paragus be in the movie? Remain to be seen.
Paragus.
Honestly, they don't need Paragus. They don't need Paragus.
Yeah, they don't need him. He's just
Delete. We don't need that character.
He was just there to control him, to be honest.
Chris says he's confused about the latest video. Is it canon or not? The movie, okay. So the movie is canon. Now, we have to grind that word out of our vocabulary with Dragon Ball, because Akira Toriyama recently stated that everything, and I mean everything, is, you have to treat it like it's a multiverse now. So games, non-canon stuff, movies, video games, like all these things are now basically, you have to treat them as fair game. So when you treat them as fair game, that means that the word canon is literally no more, because everything becomes canon. So yes, this movie is 100% legit. So are we going to see Xeno, Goku, and Vegeta in the future and villains?
Wait, what happened?
Are we gonna see Xeno, Goku, and Vegeta in the future and villains? If they decide to go that route,
Yeah.
there might, dude. I'm telling you, they might have, dude.
I don't. It's not gonna be in this movie.
No, not in the movie. They're just asking a general question, like for this in the
In
future.
the story. I mean, we have to see the next arc to really.
Yeah. I honestly, if they do that, I wouldn't want it to happen for a long time.
Cause this movie's gonna be like a Broly arc, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then after this movie, then that'll determine where they go next.
Hey, do you think once they pick up the anime again, will it be called something other than Super? Oh, that's a good question. So I did a video about that a while ago. I had a theory that hopefully once they get to this point, that if they decide that when they pick up the anime, if they decide to continue it from where Z ended, I think they might stick with the Dragon Ball Super name, but what I think they should do, they should call it Dragon Ball Super Z. Oh, what's good with the yo $2 donate? Yo, we $4 in, boy. Let's get it. Yo, that's concessions so far. That's concessions. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah. But yeah, I think they should call it Super Z. At that point, they should call it Dragon Ball Super Z, so that way it distinguishes itself from Super, and it's after Z. You know, so what's up, guys? Everyone that's coming in the chat real fast. So looks like you're about to head out, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the stream, boy. Had a nice little discussion. I'm gonna take it away now, and I'll hang out with you guys for another like 10 minutes, and then I have to head off myself. Oh yeah, take your damn chair and your juice, your mango nectar. Oh, it's done. All right. Ooh, Togami! Ah, we got Japan in here too. Let's go. Am I going to re-upload the 110 reaction? You know what? I was thinking about that. And I was like, you know, if they took it down, and if I re-upload it, like, what's the point? They'll just take it down again. You know? It is sad that they took it down. That was my only video that surpassed 1 million. It's my only video that surpassed 2 million. So, we'll just have to hope that whatever future video I make will surpass that one day. So, let's see. Will we ever get the end of Z? Dude, I really would love to know the same thing. I think eventually they'll have to. We'll have to see how the movie plays out and where it leaves them off with, and what happens after. Because with you know, it's unsure. I mean, well, you can assume off of what we've seen in Dragon Ball Super that would be the next thing. Would be they just go straight to the next world tournament where Pan's a little bit older and Goku and them enter, and Goten's older and Trunks is older, and Oob is present because they already name dropped Oob in Super, and they teased it. So, and that was a while ago. So you'd have to make a prediction that that's possibly where they're headed next. But like I said, it's very we're unsure right now. We're very unsure. So why did it get taken down? Probably because the audio got picked up a little bit, and because of that, they flagged it and they took it down. So it is what it is. It happens to the worst of us or the best of us. Do you think it's not too far of a reach for the anime to come next summer, and would Broly be in the series? So I think that if and when Dragon Ball comes back, I think that it wouldn't even be in the summer. I think it would be in the spring. Because right now, Gegege no Kitaro has that time slot. And, it'll be on for a full year cycle. And at that point, it'd be perfect timing. It's, beginning of April, and we're in the springtime. We just had that movie release in the winter, end of winter, December. And what better way to kick off the spring with Dragon Ball making its triumphant return to the television time slot that it so rightfully deserves. And if Broly's going to be in it, possibly. I think that depending on where they choose to continue the story progression of the Dragon Ball franchise, I think that personally, I feel like Broly may not appear just yet. I think like they're definitely not gonna start off with and here's a new episode. Oh, thanks for the donation, Axel. Appreciate that. They're just gonna start off the episode Dragon Ball Super or Super Z or whatever the hell they call it, and everyone's like there and Broly's there. Like I think that they're gonna give us a whole Broly movie, and then with the Broly movie, they're gonna give Broly a rest, and he'll show up in the show, but he won't be there at the start. So that's what I think. Broly for Smash. Ha! Yeah, right. What if the beginning of the movie is tournament at the end of Z? Never thought of it. I never thought of that possibility. I don't think so. That'd be really cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. It would be really cool. Any Dragon Ball character for Smash is what you need to ask before asking for Broly in Smash. I mean, if they put anybody in Smash, it's gonna be Goku. Like, if it's a Dragon Ball character, they're not gonna put like Vegeta. They're gonna put Goku. Like that's, that's like come on. Like that's like if they put Donkey Kong, but they put like Funky Kong instead of Donkey Kong. Like doesn't make sense. Anyone notice they gave Goku the white hair people have been wanting Gohan to have for years? Yeah, everyone noticed that back when he did it for the first time. Matter of fact, before people was actually just calling it Ultra Instinct, like the actual Ultra Instinct, I was calling it Goku Blanco. There's a couple people that was calling Goku Blanco. Yusupov, I definitely think Super Saiyan 4 is gonna make a return. And I think Broly's going to be the first one to do it. And it's not going to be called Super Saiyan 4. I think they're going to go with Primal Instinct. Yeah, I think they're going to go with Primal Instinct. That just sounds like a really cool name to use. It kind of makes sense. How strong do you think they will make Oob since he's hyped up? They're going to make him as strong as they did in the last time we've seen him. I mean, if he's the reincarnation of Majin Buu, he should be hella strong anyway. So, and he'll only grow as the story progresses as well. Alright. do I think that Vegeta's form will return in the new movie, or they will just kind of push it aside and pretend like it never happened? Yeah. So I think in my fantasy booking, I'll have to do a video about that. But what I think is gonna happen is that they're gonna fight Broly Super Saiyan 4 separately. Or wow, Super Saiyan Blue separately. Then they're gonna realize that they're gonna have to fuse. They're gonna fuse. They're gonna be Gogeta. If not Gogeta, the Vegeta. That's gonna the time um will split them apart. They'll still get whooped. They'll get rocked, and then this is when I believe Vegeta will whip out his blue Gatorade Diamond, and then he'll get rocked, and then that's when we'll see Goku bring out the Ultra Instinct to close out the film. So, but what you said for the end credit scene for this movie, if that was actually true, that would. Oh, are we back yet? Is my internet still on? Oh, are we back? I think we're. The video uploads low. Are we good? I think we're good. Yeah, sorry about that. I have no idea. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, that's just my amazing technology here that I'm using. But yeah. Anyway, um, that would be cool if he tried to teach Oob how to do Kaioken. That would actually be amazing, because Oob never actually had like a power up. So, oh, but you guys cannot forget that there's the thing about Saiyan cells that they had mentioned way before. I want to say it was like sometime maybe towards the end of last year in an interview with Akira Toriyama. He was explaining like Saiyan cells, and that might bring upon the possibility of people that don't have Super Saiyan, they might just get it through Saiyan cells. Like if that's something to be distributed. So yeah. But all right. So with that being said, that's gonna have to do it for tonight, guys. Thanks again for everybody that came through. We broke some records today. I think we peaked at like 90 people, which is awesome. Hopefully we'll get to 100 for these streams pretty soon. I'm really happy how this turned out. I had the BROLY discussion as promised in my last video. I hope you guys tune in for whenever the next one is. I'll try to definitely come on as often as I possibly can, and remember that the goal here is we're trying to get to Japan in December to see this movie. I gotta see this movie, and I'll do all the vlogs. I will vlog, and make a review based on what I see out there. So that's the goal. So far, we got $6. Shout outs to everyone that donated. Hella generous of you guys. And I know that what was it like? $2,000. Yeah, going to Japan is expensive. So I want to make sure that we're taken care of nice and easily. So that being said, thanks you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.